So what up? It's your boy, I Sleep Too Late, and here we are once again playing some more MTGO on Vintage, or Vintage on MTGO. We won the die roll, which is quite nice. Let's see if we can actually do something good here. So, I like this hand a lot. It's got all the pieces that seem to be good. I guess the only thing is, like, am I going to go turn 1 Clear and Conquer? I think I will. I think I'm just going to keep this and see if we can do some good here. Alright, we're going to reveal Chancellor. And let's go ahead and play... Let's start off with the Mox. And we're going to want to use Chrome Mox here and pitch our Chancellor. Alright, and then I think we could pay 3 life for the Witch Enchanter, which means we don't have to play Ancient Tomb just yet. I like that idea better because you never know, right? If we play with the Ancient Tomb, you know, it's kind of like wasted mana. I don't know. Taking 3 life here isn't that bad. Oh, they're going to force us? Sure. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about the Chancellor. Alright, well, that's good. We got a Clear and Conquer on the field. Now, Urza Saga could be a problem, but I don't think it will be. Let's see. Alright, well, we got the White Plume. So, let's go ahead and play the White Plume first. We'll probably see a Force of Will on this. Alright, this is pretty good. I actually really like the setup, by the way. I am changing things around a little bit with my recording setup. So let me know in the comments if you think that it's a problem or if you want anything different. My hunch is that it's not going to be that much different than what it usually is. So that'll be fine. And the Urza Saga, you know, it's not too much of an issue unless they go Ancient Tomb next turn. Then we're looking at some tokens that we'll have to deal with. But the tokens are going to be fine. Let's go ahead and F6 here. It's not like they got anything to do. Tolarian Academy is going to be a little bit of a problem, but we can still... Alright, that's pretty interesting. So these artifacts aren't going to do a whole lot. I still think I want to destroy the Urza Saga. I think that's more important than getting rid of an artifact and lowering the cost, lowering the effects of Tolarian Academy. I don't think that's worth doing here. And I still think that Witch Enchanter is more valuable to me right now than the Archon is because of the immediate threat of the tokens as well as getting whatever artifact that they're going to get. Alright, so they're going to force this, which is fine. I'm actually okay with that. Let's go ahead and F6 here. They're going to be down to 7, so we're looking like we're going to win this, I think, unless they find a way out of this. They're probably going to create a token, or maybe they won't. Okay, so I don't know why I'm so stuck on them creating tokens. The good news is that there's not much they can grab here that'll, like, be stopped by Clear and Conquer. The bad news is that they've got all this mana to work with Tolarian Academy. So they got 5 mana here. So we do have to be careful. Oh, Tinker. Okay. Is this a Phyrexian Tower, I think? Oh, Bolas' Citadel. That's what I meant. Alright, well, I've got no responses to this. Can they actually go off here? Can they go through a Clarion Conquer is the question. Because they've got 2 life. They've got 2 mana. I don't know what Bolas' Citadel's effect is. Pay life. Okay, so you have to pay life. You can't just pay mana. Alright, so they played an island. So that gets them to 3 mana. 5 cards in hand. They could definitely win here. But they have to deal with the Clarion Conqueror. Yo, Clarion Conqueror is MVP of this match. All right, so they're gonna target. Oh, they're gonna target the Black Lotus to draw a card. Okay. All right, we win because of the Clarion. Let's go. Like I said before, I'm like I'm like 4 and I'm like 1 and 3 in this setup. So I'm just doing this for fun, as you know. I'm not in it to win it. I'm more about the learning process and the development, the character development. Um, I think that Null Rod is an absolute must. If Clear and Conquer did that much, then Null Rod's going to be good. Void Mirror, I think I want to bring in 2 of these. Chalice is good. Vexing Bauble's good. Like, even on the draw, these are all good cards. I honestly don't know what else they're playing. So, I think it's safe for us to, like, maybe take out a couple of these Anointed Peacekeepers. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's keep the Peacekeepers. Let's keep 1 Peacekeeper in. Let's keep 3 Peacekeepers, and let's get rid of a Seasoned Engineer. So we're at 2 Seasoned Engineers, 3 Peacekeepers. And I think that's good, right? Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, like when it comes to sideboarding for Mono White Initiative, I don't think you do that much. I think it's a lot of it is like, you know, you kind of test the waters. But we're going to go ahead and keep this hand. This looks like a pretty solid one. We got Wasteland Interaction. We've got 2 Chancellors. So we're going to be able to... And they mulligan to 6, which is nice. So I think this is going to be essential. Let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll F6 here. All right, let's go. Let's go Witch Enchanter tapped. I'm not in any rush here, so I mean we could Wasteland, but I actually really want my mana. All right, they're gonna get a Surveil Land here, I'm imagining, yeah. And Undercity Sewers is going to find them a Force of Will in the graveyard, which is probably smart because they probably think I have a Cavernous Souls or something. All right, there's our Wasteland target. Still haven't cast a spell yet. Well, that's a really good card. All right, let's go ahead and Wasteland here. Let's see if they float mana. Nope. Okay. So we will proceed to cast the Mana Crypt. And I don't want a Null Rod just yet because we have the Mana Crypt. Also, we need to apply some pressure. We already got the Wasteland. Okay, so they're going to do that. They forgot about the second Chancellor, which is great. So that's cool. People always forget about the second Chancellor, which is why this deck is so good. Suspend? Sure. That's totally fine. And then we can probably just Null Rod next turn, right? I like that they spend so many resources on like 1 card. Alright, so let's F6 to these. I don't really care. We're gonna Lost Well here. Scry 2. Let's get yeah, let's go Ancient Tomb bottom. White Plume on top. We're gonna go heads here. Ooh, we actually won the coin flip. That's probably the first time I've won the coin flip in a long time. Like, in a very long time. Alright, we're gonna go Cleric. I think that might have been the first time I won the coin flip with the new update. Alright, let's do this. Can't be countered. Take the initiative. Alright, I don't know what Arena and Stash do. Arena, Goad, and Stash. So we're going to Stash here. And let's go ahead and Null Rod. I think that would be the best thing. Alright, so that shuts them down mostly. I don't really care about not having Mana Crypt. Like, that's whatever. But shutting them down definitely helps. They're not on Lurrus, obviously, because they play the Bolas Citadel. They got stock up here. Alright, so we're going to get a 4-1. And then I think we're just going to get... Eventually, we're going to get this White Plume back into the battlefield. How many counters does it have? 1 counter, I believe. So it's gonna resolve, and they're gonna have to deal with another initiative. That means we're gonna get to throne this turn, actually. So I don't see how we don't lose. Or I don't see how we lose this game. Yeah, that was a quick one. All right, well we got the quick dubs here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said before, I'm gonna be switching back and forth between Mono White Initiative, I think, and some other Control Lurrus decks. I do like the new Owl, so maybe we'll try that out. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you all next time. Peace out.